So supplier development looks like when we actually put our efforts into developing a supplier, so to transition into the market. So now we're talking about how do we scale a business using us as the way to do it.
We've got a number of programs within that area that have taken the challenge of actually building the capacity and capability of Indigenous businesses. They actually took the journey to engage with them while they were small and build them up.
So we have this stream where you just procure and a lot of money with suppliers, Indigenous suppliers, but we tapped 10 of them on the shoulder and said, would you like to partner with us? And we would give them mentoring opportunities, we would network them, we would encourage their promotion within projects to say, we will invest in you.
So I would actually think in any organisation is actually not to look at just what's out there now, but to look at how you can take small businesses and actually grow them into what you want and need them to be.
And you know, they might have to adapt and change some of the things they do, and instead of big $100 million packages, like look at multiples of 20 multiples of $5 million packages. And externally, we have to educate the supplier on how do you move from a small landscaping job to a 10-kilometre highway landscaping. So there are a lot of opportunities.
What we want to encourage companies to do is actually make sure that they're doing things now that can grow the sector so that it's there in 10, 20 years' time.
And you can understand they want more from us. They want to know that if they do invest in that opportunity, is it going to be worth a return? So you have to work with the supplier. You can't just throw something that way and it's a one-off, you know, $50,000 contract and then they invested all this time and money. You do have to have serious conversations on what it would look like, and maybe they'd need help in getting there, which is okay.
Defence hosts Meet the Supplier events internal to our agency. We also support Supply Nation's trade fairs across Australia.
But as a government department, we get approached by Indigenous suppliers all the time seeking information from us, and we don't shy away from that. We actually make the effort to go along to the trade fairs so that we can find out information from Indigenous businesses, they can find out information from us on how we operate, and that we build those relationships. Just taking the time to help new businesses understand the processes actually can mean the world to them.
We've done the Connect event. We've done some open forums, but we've also used those forums to also have question and answer sessions that allow us to learn.
I've held forums to educate not just the suppliers, but our people, and I've had panels of our people talking to our people to say, this is what I did, and as a colleague, you can come and talk to me.
Through the IPP team, we've made a concerted effort this year to go out with our educational roadshow across 28 bases in Defence to not only educate people about the Indigenous procurement policy, but actually the reasons why we do this, that it's not just about the fact that the Indigenous procurement policy says that we have to do these things, but that we actually want to make a difference.
I think it is our role to, in some way, let the market know that there is a gap here, and if you're interested and if you're any good at it, then maybe you should consider it.
Within Defence, we do identify planned opportunities on our government tendering website.
We communicate through Supply Nation and other forums about the opportunities that are arising in TEAS. The inward stream is about businesses registering with us through our supplier portal and going through that process of pre-registration.
Someone in America with supplier diversity once said to me, feedback is a gift.
It's a requirement in the Commonwealth procurement rules that if a supplier asks for a debrief following a tender process, that they receive it.
We should be doing much more for suppliers who don't get into tenders. And that feedback benefits us as well, because maybe we could have done something differently.